All right, how about 3 free plays for Thursday, August 20th, daytime heavy slate in Major League Baseball. I will be in attendance at one of those games. I'll be talking about another. We'll be talking about the Guardians and Giants. We'll be talking about every baseball game here on Thursday. Mark Zinno, as we talk about every baseball game every day here on the Morning Wager.
I'll be attending a funeral today. It's that of my own career.
Okay, that was certainly
I'm wearing white today. I'm wearing white today as a sign of surrender.
No.
I wave it. I give up. Just miserable.
Well, don't give up. Don't ever give up.
No, thanks, Jimmy V. But this bet. Gotta love first 5 bets that lose, only for the team to take the lead in the 6th inning.
That is what I believe they call a kick in the nuts.
Yeah. So we're at this point, we're not just losing; we're losing in dramatic fashion.
That's always the worst too when it happens.
So I'm struggling, guys. So buyer beware, caveat emptor. I don't know what to tell you.
I always like the phrase caveat emptor if it's any consolation to you. We got a little luckier with our first 5 bet last night. I mentioned on the program yesterday, I was coming off back-to-back losing days for just the second time all month. We bounced back. We had the Nationals in the first 5 yesterday. They were up 2-0. We were afraid of the bullpen. We wanted to leave the Nats bullpen out. Turns out they blanked the Rangers 6-0. So didn't have anything to worry about. That's all right. We didn't have to watch the last 4 innings. We cashed. So a nice winner there to make it 20-10, our last 30 in MLB. Let's get to these games because most of them are going before 2 o'clock today. And so you guys need to get your bets in. Let's do a wake-up call. And we'll run right through them. Talk to you in 40 seconds.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead. You are late.
It's the Morning Wager.
I've got a hangover. Who knows what that means?
We're going to do this again.
Garçon, coffee.
So I have a story to tell. May I tell a story?
Oh, so what are you going to tell us, tough guy?
You really set me off, okay?
Take caution in your tone, Commander.
I went 4-1 today. Zinno, I went 4-1.
Bonnie, anything to add?
No.
The Morning Wager starts now.
We weren't as lucky with the free plays yesterday. We're just 1 and 2. I am still up first.
1 and 2, thanks to the shitty officiating and refereeing or umpiring in the Yankees and Orioles.
Yes, that was
clearly a home run by Pete Alonso. That was not to be.
And that's coming from a Yankees fan. Your objectivity is something we've always appreciated here on the program. I think I speak for the viewers. Let's look at things objectively. One of your famous quotes. All right. I'm going to talk about an early game. We're going AL East heavy here to start the sloppy parlay. You'll be talking Yankees, Orioles in just a minute. I'm talking Rays and Jays. Guys, I know it's not that fun to lay minus 160 on the money line, but Tampa Bay is a very, very good home team. It has not been a great home stand overall. They, of course, lost 3 of 4 to Baltimore. I told you to take them in the series finale there, though, on Monday. I said they would avoid the 4-game sweep. They did. Mark, on Tuesday's show, told you to take the Blue Jays against the Rays in the first 5. That cashed. And then I think we both agreed, as did most people, that the Rays, as a big favorite, would bounce back yesterday, and they did win 7-6. Why am I betting? Why do I want to back the Rays at this price, minus 160? Well, it's a little cheaper than it was yesterday for stars. Number 2, we're going against Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber is a guy whose underlying metrics are not particularly good. I understand he is coming off a quality start against the New York Yankees, but Mark Zinno will be the first to tell you that the New York Yankees are not a team that generally scores a lot of runs. The last time Bieber started on the road, guess what happened? He gave up 5 runs to the Phillies. So he's given up 4 or more runs in 2 of his last 3 road starts. The Rays, again, that home record is the best in baseball. I just don't think this team is going to lose this would be 5 out of 7 home games. I don't think that's going to happen. I like the price. Rays minus 160 to get us going here. 1:10 Eastern time. Thank you very much.
Let's go back to the Yankees and Orioles because, well, I don't know. Help me out here. But final game of this 3-game set between these two teams. And After the Yankees take the first two, I kind of had a feeling last night the Yankees bats were going to break out. They scored 5 runs. Well, let's not bank on that happening in back-to-back games, particularly not early. Kyle Bradish, who starts for the Orioles, his opponent's batting average against, is over 100 points lower at home than it is on the road. It's weird. He's making just his 3rd home start since the beginning of June. So he hasn't had a lot of home starts here over the summer months, but been fairly consistent at home. Fading the Yankees offensive back-to-back games. Garrett Cole has not been great as of late, but he's been getting better. He's got a 1.93 ERA in 3 starts so far in August. I think that continues here. Again, I just taking on both the pitchers, leave the bullpens out of it. We get a 4.5 here that we'll try to go under in the first 5.
All right, AL East heavy to start the program. Red Sox are off today. We won't be talking about them. By the way, Red Sox lost yesterday in extra innings. Once again, they failed to get over 500 at home this year. I should have mentioned that on yesterday's show, that they were trying to get 500 at home. They just can't post a winning record at Fenway this year. Can't get over that hump. All right, comment down below with your favorite bets for Thursday, guys. We would appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Smash that like button, or as we've been telling you all week, you can merely press the like button. You don't need to smash it. No need to get aggressive. All right, let's run through the rest of these games. Here's Zinno. Again, pretty short slate, daytime heavy. Maybe we'll
a lot of daytime goal.
Yep. St. Louis and Cincinnati. I really want to bet St. Louis, but I don't like McGreevy. And Brady Singer is, as you have talked about many times, is better at home than on the road. His ERA, I believe, is 2 points lower at home than
or 2 runs. They don't have points in baseball. They're runs.
Well, whatever.
Just for clarity's sake, that's all.
Okay. All right.
Just
anything else?
Making a point on your point.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add? Besides Singer's ERA?
No,
it's lower.
I hate the Cardinals, and I now hate the Reds, and I don't want to bet on any of these teams. I did not score a single freaking run off Libertor last night in 5 innings. It's unreal. It's unreal.
This is the finale of a 5-game series. The teams are 2-2, so the rare 5-game series. Whoever wins this,
check this out here real quick. Let's see. How many hits did they have? They got 1. Yeah, they had 1 freaking hit through 5 innings, and then of course in the bottom of the 6th. And then, of course, in the bottom of the hit, double, single, home run, they go up 3-2. What a kick in the balls. Unreal.
Right in the Jacobs. Jacobs. It used to be called Jacobs Field. Now it's Progressive Field. That is where you will find me at 1:10 Eastern on this fine afternoon. Might be the last day game for me for the season, Mark. Once football goes, that's I know the Guards have a couple day games in September, but I'm in full football mode. I shouldn't say I'll still be obviously betting baseball, but nevertheless, less time to get away to the ballpark in September. So this might be it for me. I want to bet the Guards to bounce back after the 1-0 loss yesterday. You called it. Don't trust their offense after an 8-run game in the series opener. I said it on Tuesday. This is a series and a homestand the Guardians have to take advantage of. The rest of August, they play after they finish the job up with the Giants, they got the Rockies, Angels, and Royals on the schedule, on the docket. The Guards, I mean, if they're going to get back into this, granted, nobody's dead in this AL wildcard race, well, except for, I guess, the A's, Royals, and Angels. But they need to take advantage of a friendly schedule here in August. The Guardians do. I think they will bounce back. Do we do a BP under here? Probably, I guess. I mean,
Gavin Williams gets a little more run support than Parker Messick does, about a half run more per start, if that's any sort of. But Landon Rupi, Shaboopy Boopy, he's just been very average across the board. Like, his numbers are his numbers. That's what it is.
And the Giants typically do not win with him on the mound. They've lost the last 5 starts. They've lost 8 of the last 10 starts. The one thing also, when comparing Williams to Messick, of course, started yesterday for Cleveland. Williams has been prone to the occasional bad start. He had one last time out against San Diego, gave up 5 runs in 4 1/3. So, that's kind of another what's the word I'm looking for here? Just kind of another warning sign, maybe why I don't want to bet the under. It's a low total, 7.5. No surprise there. Should be good weather today. It's not going to get up to 80. I always like that one. It's just in the high 70s. We hit Toronto, Tampa Bay. Let's go to Atlanta, Kansas City, 2:10 Eastern.
This is an over I can support.
What? I meant the Athletics in Kansas City for the record. I said Atlanta because I was looking at their logo. But
This is an over I can support, to be honest with you.
the Athletics in KC, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's 2 of the first 3 games have been high scoring. Here's the thing. Randy Dobnak due for a lot of regression, the Royals starter. Royals score more at home.
He's due for regression on the road where his ERA is exactly 0. So
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, when I say it again, we're going to go to baseball. So Dobnak, his actual ERA is 1.73. His expected ERA is 4.57. It's still a limited sample size with this guy, but I mean, the gap is even greater than Tomoyuki Sagano at this point.
At this point, you know what I think about your expected ERA in Baseball Savant? You stick it where the sun don't shine, because that regression bullshit hasn't happened all freaking year. Except when I bet on the guy, then the regression happens.
Oh, okay. I apologize for that. I'll
leave this alone. Dobnak will get smoked, and you know.
Well, I think one thing that's not up for debate in this matchup between the A's and Royals is these are the 2 worst bullpens in Major League Baseball. And we saw, and if you had the over, you were thankful for that last night because the Royals had a 7-run 8th. The A's are, I want to bet the A's in this spot. Gage might as well jump. He has better numbers on the road than at home, which is no surprise given how hitter-friendly that park in West Sacramento is. But I don't know. I don't trust the A's offense. And also a matchup like this, Mark, 2 last-place teams. Do you trust them to show up and have any motivation to the ballpark here? It's all. I mean, these teams are making golf plans. They both stink. All right, let's keep it rolling here.
Sure. That'll work.
I mean, I think they do. I mean, Seattle and Milwaukee. Hey, credit to Seattle for not rolling over. Yes, they bounced after getting humiliated 22-0 on Tuesday. They bounced back, but they came out of the gate strong. Beat Milwaukee.
I like Milwaukee here.
Feels like a kind of a short price on the Brew Crew, given what they've done all season. Best record in the majors.
Kirby has been worse on the road. ERA's over a run, not a point, a run higher. Opponent's batting average goes up, what do we call about 70 points.
Oh.
And that's not a good thing for a Milwaukee team that scores a ton of runs at home. In fact, the 3rd most runs at home per game this year.
I don't have a ton on that one, except I think the price does look a little short on Milwaukee. Yankees and Baltimore, we've been through it. Then we got the 2 night games. I'm going to introduce them like this, and you talk about them how you will. Zinno, Washington at Texas, LA at Houston. I kind of like the over in both of these games.
Well, I said the over in game 1. It didn't happen. I thought the over yesterday was going to happen, and it didn't happen. So now is probably the time to bet the over because I'm not saying it. So,
look, with Washington and Texas, it's a pretty low total. I will say, if you like the over here, you're probably relying on Washington's bullpen not getting the job done. The Nats, a rare shutout. By the way, I wrote about this. You can check this out, wt.buzz/BP. Go to my results, click the analysis. The Washington Nationals now, guys, are 4-0 this season after a shutout loss. They're averaging 9.5 runs per game in those 4 wins. So that's a spot. I assume there's an off chance they may be shut out again here the rest of the year. So you may want to look to take them. Jot that note down. Nevertheless, they're off a shutout win, not a shutout loss here. You would expect their woeful pitching staff to maybe give up some runs. Alvarez has actually been pretty good, though. I think he's given up 2 runs or less, 8 of his last 10 outings.
I just have a hard time. I have a hard time backing DeGrom at this price. I mean, he's got a sub-3 ERA at home, where he's only 5-2 in 11 starts, but he's been fantastic at home this year. And I don't know.
Yeah, he has been. So I mean, that's kind of the other thing. DeGrom has, He's been good. And then the Nationals, okay, we've talked about this offense isn't what it was in the first half of the season. Just thought the total looked a little low for a game involving the Nats. And then the Angels, okay, I say I kind of like the over here. I know that's a difficult pill to swallow with the team that has now scored 4 runs or less, this being the Angels, in 20 of their last 23 games. Nevertheless, this starting pitching matchup is not that great. Grayson Rodriguez against Peter Lambert. Rodriguez continues to struggle. The Angels have not been good with him on the mound. As a matter of fact, they have now lost the last 6 times. He has toed the rubber.
Who the hell is Peter Lambert to be a $1.80 favorite?
I mean, I guess it just shows the lack of respect the market has for this Angels team more than anything else.
He's faced him twice already this year. 11 innings, 11 and a third, 12 hits, 4 runs, 12 strikeouts. But got a no decision both times. So
K-prop? I don't know. Again, the Angel, I mean, are the Angels just not going to score more than 4 runs every game the rest of the year?
I mean, I would probably just take the under here, no?
Oh, okay. Let us know by commenting down below. All right, real quick, let's run through it, guys. Splash Sports. We've been talking about it all the time. Survivor contest. We'll make it real quick. Here, use password WagerTalk. You get a $100 bonus.
We did have some football tonight going on.
We do. I was going to get to that after the best.
Okay.
Best bet. If that was all right.
This is football too.
It is, but I don't know. It's just on my brain. I'll remind them about it again. Hey, never hurts. All right. Let's get to our show best bet. It is the Atlanta Braves. I'm getting my A's mixed up today. My A's. The Atlanta Braves team total over 4.5. I'll try not to be. This is a Braves team, and shame on us for not mentioning this yesterday. I know you talked about.
I told you to take the over yesterday. I knew they were going to score 10 runs.
Well, but you also mentioned, is this a spot to back the Braves? And something we didn't mention is that the Braves had only been swept in 1 3-game series all year. Well, guess what? You can now make that 2. They were swept up in Minnesota. That's something I don't think a lot of people saw coming. Very interesting here. This game against the White Sox is a one-off, Mark. It's just a makeup of a rainout. And the Braves lost the first 2 games of that series. They've lost 5 of 6 overall. They're 8 of 43 with runners in scoring position during this 1-5 slide of theirs. I think they put runs on the board today.
So this is something that's going to tickle Bryan Power's fancy here. Ready? I hope you are sitting down, but I just want you to try to.
My fancy's being tickled.
Okay, because here we go. Ready? I mean, I just want you to show you. I'm going to tickle your fancy, just like that. Just tickle your fancy.
Ooh. All right.
So here we go. Braves are in Minnesota. They flew to Chicago. After this game today, they will fly to Milwaukee to play 2 games and then fly on Sunday to Williamsport to play the Little League Classic game against the Brewers.
That's a lot of miles.
Look at the travel schedule. Tomorrow, the Braves will officially be in 3 cities in 3 days. That tickles Brian's fancy.
Yes.
Does.
Wow. I might be looking to fade this Braves team.
Listen, not only that, it's the first place White Sox, the first place Brewers, and then they get the first place Dodgers in the following series.
Have the Atlanta Braves gone south for the fall?
Well, actually, they're in every city but the South, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, well, I meant figure of speech.
Yeah, no, right now they're on the north side of Chicago.
You hate the Braves. It's actually the south side.
Oh, which one's it? The Cubs on the north side?
Yes.
No, whatever. It's north. It's all north to me.
Anything you'd like to say about the Braves team total? We're thinking they're going north of 4.5.
Our
show best bet.
Bats have been kind of quiet. So 4, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2. Like that's been their last 6 games.
8 of 43 with runners in scoring position during that stretch. I think they snap out of it a little bit.
Anthony Kiss begins with K.
Yes.
And
he's starting for the White Sox. That's part of the reason I think they snap out of it.
He is starting for the White Sox. And the Swaks, different, the other Swaks.
Yeah. He is.
The problem is that these are 2 good bullpens. So they better get to K.
Well, the Braves are the road team, and you know what that means.
They get all night at bats, Bryan Power.
Thank you.
Let me see let me just double check here because I always like to. I mean, look, the Braves since the break have the 4th highest batting average and are tied for the 6th most runs scored against lefties. So
This offense is too good to stay down for long. That's my take.
just throwing that in there.
Too good to stay down. Runners and scoring, but I think we'll see more timely hitting here today. We shall see. All right. That's your sloppy parlay. Mark mentioned that there is preseason football, and Mark Zinno would never tell a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, there is preseason football. Is there anything you'd like to share about the preseason slate on Thursday? We have 2 games to kick off the second week of preseason. I know. So I didn't bet any preseason last week. I have yet to release a play. I will let the people know, and as you know, and I think most of our viewers know, following line moves last week was a disaster. All the line movement was wrong, at least the big line moves, the moves of 3 points.
Well, that was the case on Saturday because I followed the line move with Tennessee on Thursday.
That's right, you did. And people were talking about
Saturday. Saturday was a disaster for line moves. It was everything went wrong.
Everything.
But a couple of notes here on the games tonight. Raiders and Texans is the early game. You're going to see all 3 quarterbacks again for the Raiders, which I think is actually good. The Texans have made a pivot this week. They were going to play all their starters, and then they pulled them after what's-his-face tore his ACL. Their wide receiver, Jaden, help me out here. Come on.
Tyson, the guy from Arizona State.
The Texans. Come on.
Yes.
Who's the guy?
The guy it's Tyson.
No, it's not Tyson. It's Jaden Higgins.
Higgins. That's right.
Or his ACL. I knew it wasn't Jordan Tyson.
I get all the Arizona State. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so they are not gonna play. Some starters will, some won't. I don't think we'll see that much of CJ Stroud. Now, again, I typically have been telling you sort of like, if you follow the money in preseason, you're going to be right more than wrong. And I still think that generally holds true here. But I would lean Houston. I would also lean the over. Why? Because here's one thing we unequivocally know. The Raiders defense is still going to be bad. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals, who are not a good offense, their backups in Gardner Minshew and Keaton Slovis scored easily in the second half on this Raiders defense. I think the thing goes over. Whether it's Davis Mills or I forget who was the other quarterback for Houston last week. Hold on, I'll pull it up here in a second. Davis Mills and DJ Uiagalelei. Remember him from Clemson and Florida State?
I do. Yes, DJU.
DJU, yeah.
Yes, I think it's
Uiagalelei. So anyway, no, I'm sorry. It was that's Graham Mertz is for Houston. I'm looking at the wrong side of the box score. He plays for the Chargers, who also play tonight. But Graham Mertz was the other back. I don't know. I think this Raiders defense is bad. And I'm
that's the long and short of it. All right.
Other game here between the Chargers and the 49ers. Both coaches have pivoted. Both say they plan to play their starters a series, maybe a little bit more. And so here's my other thing about this, though. Number one, the Chargers do have more competent backups in Trey Lance and DJU, who played well against the Texans last week. Not only that, the 49ers backup, what's his face? Who's the quarterback with a K? Kendrick.
Every kiss begins with K.
No, what's his name? God darn it. Curtis Rourke. Sorry. I don't know why my brain's farting here.
A former OU Bobcat, Curtis Rourke.
Yes, Curtis Rourke
went to Indiana
to play with ribs or breathing problems or something. So after Brock Purdy and a little bit of Mac Jones, you're going to get a heavy diet of Adrian Martinez. Remember him from little KSU action? That Adrian Martinez, Nebraska, that Adrian Martinez?
Yes, Nebraska, yes.
So, and look, I think the Chargers are just probably a healthier, better team. I also don't think that Kyle Shanahan really gives a rip about the preseason. I don't think that he's even interested in entertaining any of this right now.
49ers are just trying to stay healthy.
Right. And I think that's probably more this whole thing that he just wants to get the hell out of Dodge, and I'm going to play on that, and I'd look to the Chargers here.
Oh, okay. There you go. Nothing in the preseason from me. I will maybe have a Major League Baseball play. I have not made the decision yet as of this recording. But
I'll put out an NFLX play because my baseball sucks.
Okay, that was certainly an interesting comment to make. Again, I will mention we did get back in the win column yesterday over here. 20-10 last 30, 73-47 last 120. So hopefully we have something out in Major League Baseball Thursday. If not, don't worry. There'll be plenty of plays coming this weekend, including the start of the English Premier League season. I will be busy breaking that down, as well as preparing for the football season still. So next week, I think, is when maybe football content will come. Joint football content will be coming from us, Mark. Does that sound like a plan to you? I know you have already been doing some previews here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Just another reason for people to subscribe.
I'm a big fan of joint ventures.
Okay, I agree. All right. Anything else? Splash Sports. Want to remind them we did.
Pray we get one right.
All right. Password WagerTalk, get a $100 bonus when you sign up at Splash Sports. Guys, we've talked about it. This is your first time watching. $21 million NFL Survivor contest going on at Splash. Mark Zinno and I have 8 to talk about joints. Joint entry for Mark and I. You can compete against us. We will be telling you our Survivor pick on the show every week throughout the season. Mark and I plan on going home $10.5 million richer each. So sign up now if you think you can beat us. That's all I got.
Wish you guys the best of luck. By the way, just as I scrolled through the tweetars, I'm seeing another angle of this Alonso home run from the umpire's angle. I could see why he thought it went foul.
Oh.
I mean, it literally it went over the height of the foul pole, which is probably the most difficult thing to tell.
It is. That's always yes.
But yeah, I could see why he thought it went foul, but still killed us anyway, regardless.
Those are the breaks, as Curtis Blow said many years ago.
Yeah. Needed that one. Needed that run for a push. Okay.
Well, I think we'll bounce back today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Can't get worse.
We'll be back with a full slate of Major League Baseball. Until then, let's cash some tickets.
I love a sloppy parlay.